Hey guys, Josh Weidman with TCS Investments. Have you ever had a tenant that you wanted to get rid of? Or better yet, have you ever been looking at buying a property that had a squatter or a non-compliant tenant in there and you really didn't want to go through the 90, 120 day process of getting them out of the property with an eviction? Sure. So I want to talk to you about cash for keys. This is the idea of paying a tenant, this is the idea of paying a tenant to leave the property so that you can get in there, renovate it, put a good tenant in there, or get a squatter out of the house. Right? So this idea is very simple. You got somebody in the property you want to get rid of. You go in, you present an offer to exchange their occupancy in the property for some cash. So I've talked to a lot of wholesalers and a lot of different people about this and what their thought is when they're trying to get somebody out of a house. And I have somebody in our office here who he swears by it's going to cost you $2,500 to get them out. In my experience, this can be done for as little as $500. I always try to approach the tenant with number one, as a independent middleman. I've got a boss. I've got somebody else that I got to be responsible to, and for that reason, I'm here to make a bad situation a good one for both of us. Okay, so I'll approach the tenant. Hi, Mrs. Jones, my name is Josh. I work with the company that's going to be buying this property. The reason I came out here today is I wanted to talk to you because we have an intention of renovating the property. In order to do that, unfortunately, I'd like to talk to you about relocating. Now, at this point, they're going to get a little bit irate. I'm not leaving, I don't want to. You throw your hands up and say, look, I understand. My boss is kind of a jerk, unfortunately, this is just a bad situation. And I'm here to try to figure something out that would work well for all of us. So from what I understand, there's about $3,000 owed on the back rent. Is that right? Well, they didn't fix this and they didn't fix that. I understand. No, I'm not making any accusations. Okay, so the landlord didn't fix the stuff. I understand. Obviously, if the property is not in good shape, you probably want to leave, right? Yeah, okay. So here's what I'd like to propose. Like my boss has authorized me to come out here and offer to help you with some moving expenses. And we've worked with people in the past to help them relocate, and so this is typically how we work, right? I have a couple different real estate agents that I work with that can help you relocate. We can find your property, identify something that is within your budget and can help you out. And then we can help you by, we'll give you $500 towards those moving expenses on the day that you leave the house. Now, at this point, it opens up the conversation. A lot of times I will try to get them to name the number first, right? So they might say, oh, well, I've been thinking about leaving, and been looking for a property, haven't been able to find a place. Okay, well, if they've been thinking about leaving, then they probably have been putting a little bit of money away to be able to relocate. So at this point, you bring it up. What would you like to see happen here? How much time would you need to relocate? Oh, probably 3 months. I understand that, but that's not going to work for my boss. Unfortunately, he was thinking like the next, 2 to 3 weeks. And, I'm authorized here to give you $500 at the time that you leave in cash. And, you hand the keys to me, we give you the cash and we take it from there. Now at this point, they're probably going to put up some walls. They're going to resist this, and it'll open up a conversation. The conversation needs to go in a direction of what they need to get out of the property. Because the idea here, the whole goal is to cut down a 90-day eviction period to 2 weeks, 3 weeks. If we can help them by finding them an apartment, helping them with moving expenses, moving them out of the property even, it will be a few $100s to do all of these things and get them out. All right? So the goal is, first, start the lines of communication. Second, identify what they need to relocate. And then third, structure a situation where they get what they want, but they do not get anything until you get the property. I've seen people hand over cash, and the people never leave, and it's just cash in their pocket. So don't do that. All right, so cash for keys is a way to cut down your eviction period, to cut down your, the time it takes you to get possession of that property. And at the end of the day, it's going to contribute to your bottom line, even if it costs you a couple $1,000 to get them out. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining me. Till I see you again, I want to wish you the best of luck in your real estate investing. Take care.